and Dick in the morning, WFBG. Charlie and Dick in the morning, sounds like fun to me. Charlie's cool as can be, with Dick's vulgarity. Charlie and Dick in the morning, WFBG. Charlie and Dick in the morning, WFBG.
Dr. Carol Stewart, in Animal Science and Stories. Morning to you.
Good morning, gentlemen. Happy day that shall not be mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah, you got
were
it.
right about that. Well, we're just ferreting around here.
That's exactly what we're doing. And today we're going to talk about ferrets as pets as opposed to ferrets down your pants.
Although if you have them as pets, you could probably try that if you wanted.
After I saw the claws and the teeth, nah.
No.
I think
I wouldn't.
Any wise man would probably pass.
Back away.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
But I've talked to a number of wonderful ferret people, and I keep hearing the same thing over and over and over from everyone. Ferrets are not the pet for everyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I've never owned a ferret. I mean, I plead total ignorance about ferrets. It was just never an animal that ever appealed to me, and now I know why. They are a very active, energetic animal.
I see.
Their nearest relatives are minks, skunks, otters, and badgers. So if you've ever seen any Discovery or Animal Planet films about otters, you get the idea about that high energy issue.
Yeah.
And for those who like that type of pet, they're probably dandy. They're actually the third most popular uncaged pet in the United States.
And if they're uncaged, they may get into things.
Well, that's the key. The females weigh about 2 pounds. The males can go up to 4 pounds. And they, again, high-energy animals. And I keep hearing all of these stories about keep the washer and the dryer closed. Don't throw your clothes in the dryer without checking the basket first. They're burrowing animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the big problem is if they get out, you're never going to catch them.
Yeah.
You watch the doors. And the females absolutely, positively must be spayed. The idea of breeding ferrets is not for the uninitiated. They develop a disease called aplastic anemia if they're not spayed.
Well, we get that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And
we mate.
I'm sorry?
Well, never mind. Go ahead.
The males need to be neutered, and they are descented. They have scent glands that are removed at the same time. And they suffer from a couple of bizarre diseases, at least in from my point of view. They develop a disease called insulinoma, and it's from eating too many carbohydrates because they're obligate carnivores like a cat, and they must have a very high protein diet.
Wow.
But they've got a sweet tooth, and so consequently they will voluntarily eat sweet things. And what this insulinoma is, it's a beta cell tumor, and it causes the body to produce excessive amounts of insulin, which causes a drastic drop in blood sugar. And if you see it, you'll see the animal drooling, he's weak, he'll have seizures, possibly go into a coma. The immediate treatment for that is K-Rose syrup on a Q-tip, and you rub it on their gums.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then you get them to the veterinarian, and they start, IVs and get them stabilized. The other is an adrenal disease, and that has to be repaired surgically, and the success rate is not particularly high. So the key for ferrets is, one, a good high-protein diet. Three of the products mentioned to me was Evo Ferret Food, Zupreme Premium Ferret Food, and 8-in-1 Ultra Ferret Food. And if you keep them on that, it's a balanced diet high enough in protein that you can avoid some of these diseases.
Can you take them for a walk?
Well, I was asking, we actually have a ferret person right here in town who's willing to field ferret questions.
Wow.
Her name's Kathy King, and her number's 943-1736.
Okay.
And she's willing to talk to new or ferret people who have problems. She's a wonderful resource person. And if you're going to get a ferret, she suggested possibly going to a rescue, and we have the Pennsylvania Ferret Rescue right up in State College.
Oh, my
And
God.
you can look on the web at ferretrescue.com. And rather than going out and buying, a young ferret, you can always adopt, just like you do the dogs and the cats.
Yeah.
Adopt a ferret. She said, Kathy tells me you need the biggest cage you can afford. They need plenty of room if you're going to let them loose in the house, it's fine, but there's going to be times when they have to be caged. And if you're buying a ferret from, one of the local pet stores, the ferret, the cage, food, toys, the supplies that you need are going to run you about $500.
Guess what?
Goodbye,
I'm
ferret.
not having a ferret.
Yeah, it's
Not
just, like
doing
I
it.
said, I mean, there's plenty of kitties and doggies.
Yeah.
And nothing against, I certainly appreciate anyone who loves that high-energy, almost psychotic behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got enough of that from Teddy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And there are places, particularly in California, where they absolutely are banned.
Well, and I would really have fear that the thing would find a way into my pants without my knowing.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I would worry
I
about
don't
that.
need any of that.
But
Could we talk about kinkajous sometime?
Kinkajou.
oh, jeez. I have a problem with that whole end of the spectrum. They're wild animals.
Yeah.
Let wild animals be wild animals. It's different when you've got thousands of years of domestication behind them, but it's just to try to domesticate critters just doesn't work. Another thing Kathy mentioned was dishwasher.
Yeah.
Wash your dishwasher. Keep your toilet lid closed. She said that if you have water bowls for your dog on the floor, to put it inside a bigger bowl because they snorkel.
Pardon me?
They get into the water and they snorkel.
You know
again-
something, Carol? I think there ought to be a sport, not a pants sport, a sport where you just shoot every damn ferret you see. These things are not worth.
Yeah, are they okay to raise for a coat?
Well, no, that would be the Ming.
Oh, yeah.
Ferrets have a really short coat, not like the Ming.
Yeah.
But, she said they get in the bathtub, they can't get out. You'll find them scrambling around in the bathtub.
Boy, these sound like a fun pet.
Well, I'm talking
In case
it
you
down.
don't have enough aggravation
In your life, yeah, like your mother-in-law dies. It seems obvious you'd want to right away go out and get a ferret.
Like I said, I talk some pets down because they are high maintenance.
Yeah.
And, having not owned one, I'm sure that there are, incredible rewards to having these critters. But you need to know going in the door.
You do. And I think you have done a service by warning everyone.
Yeah, I think you have too, Carol, and I want to get on another subject tomorrow, but I do want you to call tomorrow and let me know, what did you just say? There's got to be an incredible what? There's got to be, I want you to name one tomorrow. There's got to be an incredible reason why you like these things.
Yeah.
Or I want you to name one tomorrow after listening to this for 2 days.
Well, no, they're cute, they're cheerful. Some people like high energy dogs.
Yeah.
I don't. That's just not my style. I like mellow,
I like
normal-
that laying around dog.
Right,
Yeah.
and I don't
Yeah.
like high energy cats. I don't like cats that
This is the
are
fun-
hanging off the wall, off the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. There are people who thrive
Yeah.
on that kind of energy.
More
and-
power to them.
Yeah, and I certainly respect that. But you need to know that going in the door. If you're looking at ferrets as a pet,
Yeah.
be prepared.
Okay. Hey, thanks. And we're going to put you up on the web at WFBG.com.
Yep, and you'll be on MySpace and all this other stuff. You are becoming world famous.
No. You guys are world famous.
Oh, yeah,
That's
right.
the whole
Yeah.
purpose of this, is to make you world famous.
We are the highway. You are the truck.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are the truck, and I got to tell you something. You in the truck industry would be a Big Mac.
I'd be a trucker, right?
You betcha.
Hey, I'm not a...
No.
I wouldn't be a Big Mac.
Yeah, you're good.
No, you're skinny.
Yeah, thank you.
We,
Okay.
we will talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, gentlemen,
See you,
thank
Carol.
you.
See you, Doc.
It's 26 past 7, WFBG.
Ralph Jacobs and the Altoona Professional Hearing Aid Center have offered the